So you're still waiting until you can buy that thing, right? Because you don't believe that you're capable of creating a way, creating a solution, and making progress towards your goals with what you have right now. But because you don't want to admit that about yourself, you do what's easier and what allows you to escape the pain of accountability, of your stagnation. And you blame your circumstances on the money. I'm not making enough. It's always something I got to pay for. And you're right. But being right and holding this outlook, this perception of your reality, holding these limiting beliefs, you are creating a tunnel vision of lack where you aren't able to see anything else outside of this chosen field of vision. If you cross the street without looking around, you're gonna get hit because you weren't able to see the opportunity where no cars were coming because you were only looking straight ahead. You keep missing the opportunities to change your life because you're not allowing yourself to see them as that opportunities. It was never about the money, and it was never because you weren't ready yet. You avoid doing the things because it forces you to face the reality that everything happening in your life is your fault and that you are the only solution, but you don't believe that you're capable of being that solution yet. So you put that pressure on something else to avoid that pain and that pressure of responsibility. This is why your life has become a cycle of preparing to start instead of actually starting, never actually executing, just constantly delaying with a good excuse. So here's what you do. The next time you catch yourself saying, I'll start when I get this, stop and ask yourself, what is the absolute smallest step forward that I can take right now? Start speaking like this to yourself. I will get this, but right now I have this. Is it the great value version of what I want? Yes. But can it get the job done right now and allow me to execute the plan? Yes. This is the only thing that matters at the end of the day. Did you get it done? And when you do this, you're training your brain to correlate safety with not needing more to begin. And you're breaking the neurological pathways in your brain that have been built off of solidifying your learned thought patterns of lack. Most people can do this every now and then when that random wave of motivation hits and they have a little extra willpower left over. But when they don't have any energy left to give, they go right back to waiting and avoiding because waiting is easier, takes less effort, and is safer to your nervous system and psychologically rather than taking uncomfortable, unfamiliar action. This is why I created the Nervous System Factory Reset, because it teaches you how to stop delaying your life behind conditions that you've made up because of your tunnel vision of lack that we talked about earlier. My behavior interruption system walks you through step by step how to interrupt the 6-stage behavior sequence that all of our brains go through right before we make a decision to act upon or to avoid. In that exact moment when you're feeling stressed, and start debating with yourself whether you should or shouldn't take an action towards a goal. This system teaches you how to regulate your nervous system and make clear decisions in real time under stress so that you can execute goal-aligned actions regardless of the circumstance. Make progress towards your goals consistently and finally break your habitual self-sabotaging behavior patterns. The link is in my bio if you're tired of waiting to feel ready instead of actually executing the plan.